Hi there. My name is Jane Johnson, and I've been doing clearing and coaching with people for over 34 years. I love my work. It's very effective, it's very fast, and it's thorough. And when you clear something, it doesn't come back. And I've always found that to be amazing, but true. So I'd like to talk to you today about something called presence and also the presence exercise and how to do it. And presence itself, to me, is a quality of being. It's not doing anything. It's not focusing. It's not concentrating. It's not thinking thoughts or trying to um, accomplish something. It's not doing anything. It's just being. And it can be, for some of us, it can be a very novel idea. What do you mean, just be? What does that mean? And Good question. And I think the best way to get a sense of what that is to do the presence exercise. Um, Also, I have some articles about presence on my website. This is the URL there, and you're welcome to go and visit that. There's articles there about presence and other things too that are very interesting. So, but the best way to get an idea of presence is to do the presence exercise. And I'll describe it to you and give you a couple of tips for how to do it. In my eyes, it would be the best way to do it. So let's say that these pens are two people. So you would sit across from each other, not too far apart. You sit across from each other and you just look into each other's eyes. And some of you have done this exercise before. And there's variations of it too, where you think thoughts and you give people feedback and tell your partner what, you could say, say to your partner, your eyes are going over that way. And I got to tell you, that might be great, but it's not presence. Presence is not talking. It's just being there with the other person. It's just observing, being there. It's very, very powerful. So you sit across from the other person and you decide how much time you're going to do the presence exercise. Maybe it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I used to do it for an hour at a time as part of my training. That was part of my training as a clearing practitioner. I had to do hundreds of hours of that. And the reason why is that as you do presence exercise on a regular basis, you're clearing things from the subconscious, and it allows you to be more and more present. I personally believe that the quality of being present is in all of us. It's not something you have to teach somebody. You don't have to teach a person how to be present. To me, that's our native state, I want to say. But there are obstacles in the way of us being able to be present comfortably, without any effort, and really, really being present and not doing anything else. So this presence exercise is quite powerful. When I had to do many hours of it, my younger daughter, she was a teenager then, she volunteered to be my partner. We did 30 hours of presence, 1 hour at a time, not 30 hours all at once, 1 hour at a time. Life-changing, because so much comes up and clears out, and you become someone who can be present with almost anything, or whatever someone's telling you. If you're trying to help someone, if they're caught up in something and they're emotional, they're upset, if you can be just present, not by trying to be present, but just because you are present, you have the best chance to be able to help that person the most. That's how I see it. And so the way to reach that ability, there's more than one way, but I think one way is the presence exercise. So you just find a partner, someone who's willing to do it with you, sit across from them and just designate how much time you're going to spend, and then just sit there and be there and observe what comes up. Most people laugh or feel embarrassed or feel uncomfortable somehow. Well, that couldn't be more normal. Of course, that's how you're going to feel. But what's extraordinary about it is that you don't try to squash that back down, and you don't even think, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this way. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be upset. I shouldn't be uncomfortable. All those thoughts are counterproductive. You just allow those manifestations to come up and come out and clear out. And by doing that, by not resisting what comes up, you become more and more present without effort. Quite amazing. So that's, I think that's the key thing to remember about presence is don't fight what comes up. Just let it be there, be an observer, say, oh, my mind is drifting away right now. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh, okay. Got it, okay. That's what's happening now, okay. And by not resisting it, not judging it, but just letting it be there, it actually clears. So, quite amazing. The only other thing I would say is that if you feel uncomfortable at the thought of doing presence, then don't do it. Find someone who's done it before, find a teacher, someone who can teach you how to do it, but don't do it if you feel concerned or you don't feel secure about it. It is a process, and whenever we do processes, when we don't know enough about it, it can, there can be this underlying feeling of, ooh, and, I respect that. Just don't do it if you feel concerned. I guess that's it. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, if you have questions about presence, I hope you'll contact me. On my website, there's a form on the homepage where you can contact me. And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I'll tell you this, the first time I did presence was 1976. Yeah, that's the first time. And it was an experience. It's intimidating, it's uncomfortable. And the more you do it, the more you understand it, it's gold. Because it helps you to be who you really are, just someone who's very present, and you don't have to try. There's no effort. So, thanks again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.